Hi guys, Dale Bateman here. On this episode of Build Your Success Online, I've got some solid tips for you on becoming a better email marketer. Stay tuned. Hey guys, great to see you today. Alright, let's talk email marketing. You guys all know that it's a crucial part of your online business, and it's a great way for you to interact back and forth with your email list. So, doing email campaigns properly has a few things that you should keep in mind as you go forward. Alright, so I wanted to go over a few tips with you today on how you can make your email marketing even better. Okay, so making sure that your email marketing is well coordinated with what's happening on your website, on your blog, what you're doing in social media is very important. Making everything gel and mold together makes a lot more sense, not only for you, but for your readers as well. So if someone receives an email from you talking about a particular subject, and you have a link in there, and they click the link, they end up on your blog, and maybe it's got whatever's there on the blog has nothing to do with what was in that email, it's a bit confusing for them, and they might wonder what the heck you're even doing. So make sure, if you're including links in your emails, that they go to something that's related to what they've been reading about in the email. Same thing with your social media. Alright, make everything work together. Alright, next up. Who hates it when you click an unsubscribe link in the bottom of an email and you're not really sure if you're actually unsubscribed? I do. I know that's one of my pet peeves. So if you're going to create an unsubscribe link in your emails, make sure it unsubscribes people immediately. If somebody's hitting that button or that link, they've made a decision to unsubscribe from your list. And you should make that as painless as possible for them. By dragging it out, asking them to tell you why they want to unsubscribe, and so on, you're just dragging it on and putting off the inevitable. If someone wants to unsubscribe, you should let them. Alright? If they're not interested in your content and what you have to offer, why do you want them on your list anyway? With a lot of autoresponders, here's another point, with a lot of autoresponders, you actually get billed higher rates for the more subscribers you have. So, if you have all these people who aren't really contributing anything to your business on your email list, you're actually paying more money to have them there. So you're better off having them unsubscribe. So, remember that. Make your unsubscribe painless and immediate. Alright, you want to make sure that you're getting some good content for your readers. And one of the best ways to do this is ask your readers what they want, right? So don't be afraid to ask questions in your emails, or even include a quick survey that they can answer to give you some feedback and also give you some great topics for future emails. So that's another great point that you should start including, not all the time, but periodically, and especially when you start running out of ideas for your email marketing. Next up, when we're talking about putting together emails, email filters are getting tougher and tougher all the time. So even though you might be, just like I am, more of a visual person, you want to get people a nice visual aspect to your emails, it's not going to work. Chances are the email filters are going to block that out, and your readers aren't even going to see it anyway. So all the time you've spent putting that image into your email, finding it in the first place, it's maybe just a waste of time. So that brings me to my next point, which is always just use plain text for your email messages. That's the best way to go. Include a hyperlink for your links to get your readers back to your blog or your homepage. That's great, but the simpler the better. People just want something quick that they can read, get and absorb the content that you want to put across, and tell them where to go. All right? Now, this final point that I have is something that I'm a little on the fence about, and maybe you can give me some feedback in the comments below. It has to do with personalization of the emails. When you're sending out emails, a lot of autoresponders will give you the option of personalizing the emails to the individual that's receiving them. So, and it all comes back really to when those people opted into your list, whether or not you included a field for them to include their name. Because if you didn't do that, which I tend not to do, I just ask for people's email address, because the fewer things I ask them to do, the better the chances they're actually going to give me something. But if you had asked for their name, you can personalize your emails. And what I would suggest in this regard is give it a test. And you should be testing things all the time anyway, but test it out with an email sent to a portion of your list that's personalized, and it says, "Hello, John. I'd like to tell you some great stuff today about internet marketing," and so on and so on and so on. Or just one that just starts right off, "How you doing? Great to see you today, blah, 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 blah," right? And see which one you get better response from. Which one are people tending to read and open and click through, perhaps, to your website. So as I say, it's always a good idea to test things, but especially when it comes to personalizing, and see which one, personalized or not personalized, your particular list prefers, because that's really what it comes down to. You providing good quality content for your list, building the relationship with them to turn them into solid members of your team and purchasers and buyers. All right, there's your tips for becoming a better email marketer. Until next time, my name is Dale Bateman from buildyoursuccessonline.com. Please subscribe to my channel if you're watching this on YouTube. If not, check out my blog and see what I have to offer. All right, I will see you next time. Until then, I want to wish you a very, very good day. Take care, guys. Bye-bye.